Yeah. But first, let's meet the stars of Ocean 8. Please welcome BAFTA-winning Brit, Helena Bonham Carter. Woo! Woo! Coming in to see pop superstar Rihanna is here. Oh, she is. Oh, hello, Rihanna. Good to see you. Come in, have a seat. Emmy and Golden Globe winner Sarah Paulson is here. Oh, wow. Oh, the bling of it all. Hello, lady. So nice to meet you. Come in, have a seat. Double Oscar winner Cate Blanchett. Hollywood great, the one and only Sandra Bullock is here. There they all are.
I'm exhausted. We haven't even had sex yet.
That's right.
No, I feel like the show's over.
Let's go home now.
Welcome all.
Thank you.
You thought it was a good idea.
It's a terrible idea.
I'm nervous to ask this, but what am I looking at? Is your dress covered in what I think it's covered
Yes,
in?
it is.
It's very interesting. Do you see that, or do you see fences?
Do you fence or penis?
It's a Rorschach test.
Do you see that?
Penises or...
What are you
Now,
saying?
Graham, what are you thinking about when you're sitting with
What
all
do
these
you
women?
see when you look at me,
penises?
Graham?
Well, I looked over there and I did see cock.
Good.
Yeah.
I checked her outfit and everything. I didn't see anything.
I thought we should keep the balance. You know, like there's a hell of a lot.
I like how we
history
came
there,
out
so
with
we
it
need to
early, too. We didn't save it for later.
Are you the captain of this ship?
Hell no.
Ah.
You can't captain this ship. We have 5 captains right here.
But there is a weird thing, because you're all in the film together, there's people who don't want the idea that you got on. They like the idea that
Oh,
you
no.
didn't.
We just the other day, we were all doing a junket where, you know, you sit in a room and someone asks you the same question every 5 minutes. And all of a
Sorry.
sudden, my publicist... It's okay. And my publicist walks in. She's got this look. She's kind of a pit bull. She comes in, she goes, "We just got an email from this tabloid, and they're saying that you were a problem and that you have problems with everyone else on the set, and there's just a problem." And so then you take it very personally. You go, "It's just a tabloid, doesn't matter," but then you start to schwitz and you start to panic, and then next thing we know, she got the same email from the same place, slightly altered. She was a problem, and then she was a victim, and then we realized that everyone wants us to be ripping each other's weaves off. I mean, they just want us to be pulling hair out and just...
That's so weird.
No,
isn't
but
it?
it's a cliche. It's such an old cliche that women can't get on collectively.
Yeah.
It's just an old myth.
They tried.
And we did not live up to it.
Didn't work.
But also, what's interesting is this rarely happens. So, like, must you know a kind of unique experience for you all?
Which bit?
That you're in a movie with
That there's
this many
women in
actresses.
film?
Yeah.
That is unique.
This many?
Who knew?
Because you're all big actresses, but then in your midst...
Big.
No,
You don't
stars.
You don't say big too loud.
Huge stars. But in the midst, there is Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yes. Who just
Yes,
can't
who's
sing,
eclipses.
can't act. I mean, you need help. You need help, man. She's the singer, really.
Yeah, I really am a singer.
But you did do a lot of singing on set.
I thought maybe I could give her a few new little ditties that she could record if she chose to, and she didn't really take me up on it. And I don't
You
understand
should
why.
have her do like your little jingle for Graham Norton.
It
what's
was
your-
called Birdcage, remember? I was like, you live in a birdcage.
No, I got bring the bullshit.
Past that. And she was like, no.
months.
Yeah. And, yeah, you were nice. You were nice.
You say what?
She was nice to me.
But Sarah, you do sound like a liability. Didn't you have an experience meeting Cher?
I did, and I love Cher, and I stuck my nose in the back of her hair because
Wait a minute. How did that happen?
I was at a party where she was, and I was too nervous to go up to her, but I needed to be nearest as possible. So I sort of went up behind her, and then I just
Sniffed her.
like slipped my nose right there, and she's got a lot of hair, and so I went kind of deeper than I expected. Yeah, and I was like, hello. It was like, oh. But yeah, I did that. She smells like pineapple.
Did she catch you?
She didn't. Oh. No, she didn't.
She smells like pineapple.
She smells like a coconut pineapple.
Well, she's on the show next week, so I'll tell her. I'll definitely...
Sniff for yourself.
Because, now, Kate, you've moved back here, haven't you? Your kids...
I'm so sorry. Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's good.
But we're in the country with pigs and chickens and...
You've got animals now.
Sorry. And that. We don't get that very often. In East Sussex.
Slapper.
Sorry,
Slapper.
yeah, okay.
But Megan is our... You know, she's the Duchess of my
Sussex.
county.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, you're in Sussex.
She's appeared as an effigy.
Oh, Meghan Markle.
Yes,
I was
yes.
thinking, who the hell is Meghan? I thought it was your housekeeper or something. I was like, who's Meghan?
I mean, we asked her, we interviewed her, but she said she had another opportunity, so she didn't take it up.
But now, how many pigs do you have? Just 2?
Benson and Hedges.
Because talking of pigs, Rihanna, I don't...
Talking of pigs?
No! Do not hear things that were not said.
Let him finish.
Thank you, Rihanna. I don't know if you know, you have a very large fan base in the porcine community. Have you ever seen this? This is, you know those little micro pigs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is footage of...
Oh, I love micro pigs, but they don't exist. But anyway,
I think that's true. I think they're just piglets.
they're
aren't they?
absolutely
Yeah.
piglets, and then they grow up.
Okay. Well, this is before that happened.
Yeah.
And it's a little piglet, and this little piglet is loving your work.
Work, work, work.
That is cute, right? That is cute.
It looks better than me when I do it, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
We all did that on
Yeah, we
set.
all did that in...
Yeah,
Oh,
we all
really?
did that.
Is there a lot of singing and
A lot
twerking?
of rubbing ourselves
There was a lot of,
furniture.
yeah.
We had coming to set.
Listen, let's talk about Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8. It opens on Monday, the 18th of June here. It's already been a huge smash in America, so congratulations to you. That's
Thank
fantastic.
you.
And it's everything you want from kind of a heist movie. It's a big, clever crime caper
You got to
thing.
stop saying big around women.
Sorry, I'll say...
Yeah.
Grand.
Yeah.
Grand.
Exactly.
It's a grand heist film.
It's a
but it's one of those... I'd sort of forgotten how much I enjoy heist films.
Yeah.
It's great. Really,
What
really
did you
terrific.
enjoy about it?
Wow. What did you like about
Favorite
it?
moment.
It was all the bits with you in.
Oh, God. Just the answer you were after.
Stealing stuff. Have you ever stolen anything, may I ask?
I bet he has.
I bet you have too.
Yeah.
Well... see a clip, and this is you explaining your master plan to the others.
In 3.5 weeks, the Met will be hosting its annual ball, celebrating its new costume exhibit. And we are going to rob it. Not the ball itself, but a very important set of diamonds that will be attending the ball.
On the neck of Daphne Kluger.
Who Rose will be dressing.
The Toussaint?
Very good. Once Daphne is...
So Danny Ocean, George Clooney, is your brother, and the movie begins when you get out of prison. So
Yes.
tell us more.
The movie starts as I get out of prison. I've been in prison for 5 years.
8 months and 12 days.
And I've had all that time to hatch this plan. I go find my best friend, Lou, who's a
Oh, I thought
awesome...
that was me.
No.
I thought that was I thought it was me.
Your bestie,
Bestie number 2.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I go find Lou and then find the other ladies, and it's a great film, and then we steal something, and it's awesome.
It is awesome. And so let's work down the line. So Lou is best friend and...
Second best friend.
Best friend
And
She rides a motorcycle. Who is
Yeah.
she? Who is she?
She's, well, because you've been inside for a long time. I mean, your character's been inside.
I've been inside
She
the
needs
jail.
my characters,
I've been
who
in
runs
jail.
a nightclub. She needs her contacts.
Okay.
So,
And on the face of it, you're like a housewife, a happy housewife.
Yeah, but the second
This is
best
an
friend,
amazing
and
genius.
second best friend, it's no big deal. Yes, I'm a housewife. I used to work with Debbie a long time ago. Clearly,
Obviously, we were
yeah,
best friends.
yeah, we were
They
best
were
friends,
more
and then
than best
someone
friends.
came in and like took it, and that's fine. Yes, and I have some children that I happily leave to go make some money. Yeah.
Rihanna, you are Nineball. Who's Nineball?
Nineball is a hacker and very techno-savvy, which is very unlike myself. I can barely turn on my iPhone by myself. So it was a... It was a reach.
Yes, no, you,
See, it
exactly.
was great acting, right?
Yeah.
Proper acting, yes.
Very well.
I learned from these ladies.
And then, Helena, you're the only one who isn't an actual criminal.
I'm the nice one.
You are. You're the lovely one.
I'm the only good one.
You're a fashion designer.
I mean, goody. aren't I?
Yes.
I'm the only goodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of the character you came up with yourself.
Well, yes. I suppose, when in doubt, choose an accent. Guess which one I chose?
Was it an Irish accent?
It was!
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Right,
I went
right,
Irish.
right.
That's all I take. For every single take, I go, right. And then they go, right.
Now, I'm not suggesting that any of you are actual criminals, but
We are.
all I'm saying is watch yourself around Rihanna. Now, Rihanna, I don't know if you know how criminal you are. Okay, let's just look at this picture. Did you ask permission from the club when you left holding this glass? Because I don't think
Might have been one that I took to the club.
Oh, she took
what about this one? What about this
It's
one?
crystal.
Did you ask about that glass?
That looks...
I'll just speed it up. What about this
familiar.
one? What about this one? Did you ask about that one? They look like a
same
back-
one.
That's coming out of my wages! Come back! Okay, what about this one? There you are leaving a fashion show.
I took that back to the hotel that I took it from.
Of course you did. Yeah. This one. There's another one. There's another one. And sometimes you don't even bother to seal the glass. Just a ball. You've never seen that glass again.
My mom is going to see this.
Sorry, Mom.
Has anyone ever tried to stop you? Or you just, I'm Rihanna.
Oh,
I'm
come
leaving.
on. Can you imagine? Did you care?
What are you
No.
talking about? I own those glasses.
She brought them with her.
You do now. Now, in terms of the film, though, did anyone learn any tricks? Like, did you learn anything about hacking or computering or anything?
Not about actual hacking, but just the body language and making it look for real, because this is how I type.
Wow, expert hacker.
We were filming during the U.S. election.
I've got a typewriter going.
So did you have anything to do with that?
Girl, if I did,
Anything?
It wouldn't be that outcome.
that's all I got to say.
It went south.
But in terms of learning skills, we're used to things being faked in films. But Sandra, you did.
Speaking of fake.
No, you did drive this bus.
Yeah.
I did.
But now you passed your test.
I did.
There was no need for that, was there?
She's very good at her
did.
job.
No need for that face.
What face? This
The
one?
face that, oh my God, I'm going to crash face. It's
Yes, it is. She's about to die.
Yeah.
So's Keanu.
I had to kill Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Nobody wants
Yeah,
to
I
see
did.
that.
I passed my test. They did it as a publicity stunt, and then they were like, well, you know, you could take the test, we'll take pictures and pretend. I said, no, let me try it. So one of the things I had to back it up around, you know, the center circle around a circular driveway. I backed that sucker up, didn't scrape the rim. I was like this, this. It was amazing.
That is amazing.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah,
I'm
she
like
wins.
the Santa Monica
Yeah, you win.
bus
Yeah.
department, like
She wins.
remember 2020 or something.
Do you still have that?
Yeah,
What, do you have to renew it?
probably.
And as I said, the big crime plot in Ocean's 8 takes place at the New York's Met Gala. So, now, have you all, presumably you all been at the real Met Gala?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
You haven't?
You haven't?
No, no.
You have not.
No.
That's because you wear dresses like that.
That's right. That's entirely right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry now.
Well, the real Met Gala, apart from Helen, you've all been, but Rihanna, she owns.
She does.
Yeah,
owns
she's the queen.
the Met Gala. Yeah. Now, so what, you were the host this year, you were one of the hosts this year,
Yes, I hosted it.
and the theme was Heavenly Bodies. Here you are in your lovely...
Woo!
Blink. Now, what is the story? Because the bishop said that he lent you that. Was that a joke?
Stole the hat.
Yeah.
You stole the
She's
hat.
a thief.
Stole it.
Yeah. And now, the thing, I don't know, when you see these pictures of all these people in these amazing dresses, I always kind of think, how did you get there? Because that's not a car outfit.
She had the Pope-mobile.
Just drove up waiting.
Driving down Madison with the wine glass.
Yeah, where's your glass?
Don't ask.
So, but how do you get there?
Well, this one was a piece of cake compared to the yellow situation.
Oh, the
Yeah, forgot the yellow one.
let's
This
see
is
the
you in
yellow
2015
one.
in the yellow. You're not getting out of a car in that, are you?
No.
I did.
No.
But I had to choreograph. I got a stretch limo. Gross. I know.
Okay.
I put the garment. Yeah, the omelet.
The omelet.
I put it in the car first, and then
You stopped,
got
dropped, and
sucked in.
rolled like into the rest of the car.
then I had to put it on in the car. But
So you
the
were
train.
naked when you got in the car?
No, stop.
Okay. I would have helped. I was...
The train actually had to come out first, so that I wasn't like
How many people?
dragging it out.
Yeah, did somebody help?
You must have
6
had some
people.
handmaidens.
Okay.
And it was all choreographed.
And were they in the car with you? the 6
Yes,
people?
yes.
Under the omelet.
I can't lift that thing on myself. And certainly
How
not
did you
out
get
of
up the
car
stairs?
upstairs. 6 people.
Where does
helped
it
me
live?
up
People
the
helped.
stairs.
They didn't carry it.
So what happens to it now?
Yeah, where is it now?
You were at every breakfast, didn't you?
Well, with all these, I either keep them in archive or I have to send it back.
So now, you would think that people would just see this beautiful garment on the World Wide Web and you just admire it, kind of, doesn't Rihanna look lovely? But of course they can't. They do compare it, as you said, to this, to omelette.
That's a new one.
They also turned it into a pizza. But perhaps most delicious of all, a Ginster's beef slice. That was delicious. But now, the Met Gala, famously, as you was just mentioned there, it's stairs. And apparently, during the filming, Sandra, you discovered the stairs.
That I apparently can't walk a set of stairs.
It's complicated.
It's incredibly complicated.
But were you going up or down?
Both were tricky for me.
Yeah.
But are you not allowed to go...
No, you weren't allowed to look down. Both times I had to look up at something. First time I looked up, and then the Kardashian sisters were in front of me. I'm like, how come they're not falling? And I'm eating it every step of the way. So I just watched their rhythm, and I nailed it. But coming down, that was dangerous.
It was scary.
Gary, our director, just kept yelling at me because I'm just inept. I just can't. I mean, I'm like the one walking down with 4 chins, looking down, but he wanted something elegant and determined and stealth, and I just couldn't give
my
my
shoes off. That was how
You
close I
don't do stairs or nudity.
Stairs or nudity?
Nudity clause. Stair clause, yeah.
In that order.
Because, Eleanor, did you learn how to sew for this?
I took my shoes off.
Did you?
Always ask me. I'm the clever
I
one.
didn't do that either.
That is a really good... those shoes?
No.
Those ones you're wearing right now?
I had high heels. But I can't do high heels. I mean, they're absurd. They're the whole... I mean, one day we've got to abolish those, I think, at some point. I do. They people are...
For high heel abomination.
I really do. But anyway, it's a long subject, me and a high heel. But anyway, we don't go on.
But you sew.
Did you learn to sew?
Kind of.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone.
You can go. You can go. I've got this covered. Go ahead.
I like interviewing Helen as if we have a group effort.
Sewing.
Right. Sewing.
It takes a village.
Okay, it does. Sewing. I tried to learn.
I've stopped listening.
Funny enough.
I've stopped.
Do we move on?
Yes, yeah.
It was all cut. Oh. I had to look as if I could plausibly sew a frock for Anne Hathaway, Daphne Kluger, in the back of all these other ladies in our hideout. I had to somehow look as if I plausibly could start a frock right from the start and make a frock for the Met Ball.
Yes.
So I learnt it all. And I was sewing away in the background. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I was. They know. They saw it. She was packing. I was sewing. I was scraping. You know? And they all said, could you just... And I was cutting, and I was doing all sorts of things.
Edward Scissorhands.
I actually had a really good frock. There was a tulle thing.
Oh,
Did you
yes,
see the
I
tulle
remember
thing?
that.
No,
Yeah.
we did.
I draped that.
You did?
Couldn't you see? All of
I did the whole kind of what I thought was a ghost. And then he got out to the pageant, and he looked like he was someone from the Ku Klux Klan. I have really just got the angle wrong. So I stopped. That was my first and last attempt at sewing for my child.
Trying to explain to people, no, it's a ghost.
No, it's a ghost, really.
Now, Sarah Paulson, you attended the Met Gala, and apparently there was an odd moment with the paparazzi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No one was taking my picture. And I was like, wow, God, I guess I'm, yeah, wow, okay. And no one was taking it. No one was taking it. It was like, pictures, 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 and pictures of this one. And I was like, hello? Hello? And nobody cared.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing something nice. It's just, I turned around, and all of a sudden I saw that Madonna was standing there, and that everyone was taking her picture.
That happened.
But someone happened to snap my picture when I first saw her. And that was unattractive.
Yeah. This Madonna posted.
And then Madonna that was like the only saving grace that just sort of made my life worth living.
So this is the moment that Sarah Paulson noticed it was Madonna beside her on the red carpet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, very quickly, we must just mention, Helena, you're Princess Margaret in the
Do we have
Have you started yet?
No, I got about 2 weeks. I got to find her character quickly.
Well, but where do you go?
Where the hell is she?
You've already played She's Not Irish.
Stop the Irish.
She's not Irish.
I got to stop
Right.
Right, Elizabeth, come on now.
Oh, God.
The coronation. But you played her mother, Queen Elizabeth, in the King's
I played
Speech.
the family.
Look at you.
I play all generations.
God.
God, that was a long time ago.
Oh. So is this an easy voice for you?
Does that
because
mean-
you are quite posh.
You mean in normal life? They're really, really, really posh, though. It's not
Different
as,
posh.
I'm not that posh. I sound posh.
You do.
And I do, when I'm not doing the Irish.
Right. Right. Positive.
But, no, and anyway, you got to find her... it's a long story.
Wow, this is like some sort of personality disorder.
That's exactly what my therapist
watching
said.
a breakdown on my
Who's coming?
It was very
Which
funny.
one you want to come through? Anyway, the Irish has got to move out before I let in another lodger. And I was like, she's not coming. I've got 2 weeks.
She will.
Well, we'll see. Let's hope.
But in terms of voices, Sandra Bullock, you had such an advantage as a child, because wasn't your dad a vocal coach?
He was a vocal coach for opera, and my mother was an opera singer.
Wow.
And, but he coached you in cheerleading. I think we've got a picture of you as a cheerleader. Look at you.
So fun.
Oh, I did those braids myself.
It looks
But how did he help you cheerlead?
Well, he didn't really help me. My parents just didn't like the idea of me doing that. And so I said, well, I was a gymnast, and I really wanted to do it. And so he said, you have to cheer from the diaphragm. Because when you sing from the diaphragm, it's like, huh, you don't hurt your voice. So I said, I have to, okay. And so, but it lowers your vocal register. So as the girls are cheering...
Your vocal register.
Your vocal... I just now hit puberty. You guys saw it on national television. So I would be barking like a seal, a very low register, while the girls had, very high-pitched, cute cheers. But he wanted me not to ruin my voice.
Okay.
When you cheer, you just ruin your voice.
So what would you sound like?
Like this. It's very butch. Yeah, that was me. High school.
And Cate, now you've done loads of accents and loads of voices, and we were thinking, what role would you like to play? What voice would you like to do? And it's a very... I was surprised by the answer to that question.
What was the answer?
Apparently, it's a name beginning with L.
Oh, you mean Lucy?
Yes.
I love Lucy.
I was watching her today.
No, it's my favourite thing. It's Lucy from A Good Man, Charlie Brown.
Oh.
Peanuts Lucy.
Yes.
But you nearly got to play it.
Well, no, because one of my close friends is Jeffrey Rush, and he played Snoopy. And I'd always wanted to play Lucy.
Where did this happen? When did he play Snoopy?
You've done it.
I've missed it.
Did you see that bird? It's called an eagle, but because it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. And at Christmas and Thanksgiving, we eat them. And way up there, the floaty little lightning. Yes, wow, they make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things. Those are bugs. They make the grass grow.
Oh, my God!
Did I get the role?
Yes!
I know all the words. I know. It's really pathetic. It's really embarrassing. No.
Because Rihanna, now you use your accent in the film, but I didn't realise that your accent was kind of the reason why you had your first big hit. That's how you got Umbrella, because lots of people wanted that song.
Umbrella.
You said
Ella.
Yeah.
Sarah knows it.
So wait. You think that's an accent in that?
On the Ellas, isn't there?
Ella.
See, I can't hear it.
No? Nobody else hears it?
It just sounds normal.
Let me
to
just do it again for you. Ella. No?
Right. Clear.
Right.
And a lot of people have messaged you all week. Apparently, I've got to ask you, any chance of a new album or anything? Or have you just walked away from that?
Who sent you?
No.
I know one of my fans got to you, Graham.
No, they honestly, my Twitter feed has just been full of kind of like, ask Rihanna about new music.
I actually am in the studio and working on new music.
Oh, they're happy. Yeah. But, I mean, is there a deadline at any point?
Wow. He's really giving it to you.
Yeah. They paid you well.
Yeah.
Whoever did it.
Will it be out in time for Christmas?
You just have to wait and see.
Okay.
I'll come back when I put it out.
Ella.
Oh, okay.
Ella.
Sarah will be back.
You're going to do a duet. Are you going to do a song with
Yeah, you're going to throw me
She's
a
actually...
You're going to do
Whoa.
I think we should do an Ocean's 8 song.
And
I'll be like...
We can do a song together.
I'll be like this in the video.
And way up there.
Oh, my God. I don't want y'all to upstage me.
I'll be like...
On my own album. This is good.
Right. Is that wine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We need wine. Vodka. At this point, we need vodka.
We'll get you some very quickly.
You try to get through this, aren't you?
We're so nearly done. We're so nearly done.
Okay.
Come on, everyone.
It's not difficult for you.
In a minute, we'll have music, and then...
You'll be able to go home.
And then a fleet of taxis are waiting. So we're very good at Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson has a unique vocal ability. You can do some impressions, apparently. So you can do a mammal.
I can do a dolphin.
Okay,
yes.
go. That is very good. Really good. And then there's but apparently in fact, I've heard you doing, there's a Hollywood actress you do very well.
Is it Drew Barrymore? Yes, sometimes I do her. Sometimes. It's like if I'm pressed.
Has she seen that?
Uh-huh.
What did she say?
I think she thought it was just fine. She was sweet about it.
Did she do you?
No. She will, though, I'm sure. I know, me being all excited. Sometimes I get so excited.
Do you do any of them?
Not yet.
Okay. You're waiting for this press tour to be over.
I do Ella. It's really good, and you're not giving me enough. Yeah, you're really good.
Right.
Like, you ever need me to do the dolphin, like, in the background of, like, a... And it's I think there's musicality to it. I do. I just think, like, it could be an extra, like... I just think it could be...
Don't call me, I'll call you.
It's been a joy. Ocean's 8 opens here this Monday. Good luck with the movie. Very good, I say. Stay there, though. We're not done. Right. It's time for music. It's been 3 years since this band's record-breaking debut album, Communion. Now they're back with their eagerly awaited follow-up. Here performing If You're Over Me, it is Years and Years!
It's like thunder and lightning. You hurt me without trying. The temperature is rising. No, I don't like to be this way.
Years and years, everybody! Great job! Come on over. Ollie is representing Years and Years. Oh, that was amazing. Well done, Ollie. Very good. Come on over and have a seat. There's a Hollywood concert, Rihanna. quick.
Sorry, they said I shouldn't hug everybody by Hatsu, sorry.
Yes, you did.
You look incredible.
Yeah, she wants you.
That's a very
And you can
Blanchett.
sing.
That's a very Blanchett jumpsuit.
This is, I can't believe goddesses, angels, magical queens are in this film.
He is very excited.
I'm going to faint. I'm not going to faint.
No, because when I announced on the show last Friday who was on, he didn't sleep.
I did it.
But is there one person in particular you really, if you had to choose,
Oh, this is
you could?
dangerous.
Oh, yikes. This is a trick question. He's setting you up, boy.
It's you. It's you.
I hear that already.
Rihanna's like, I like this game. Yeah, good game.
I love you all, but you've been such an inspiration
she's
to
the
me.
best.
I love you so much, and thank you.
Guys,
I dyed my hair because of you.
Again.
What did you say?
Especially to this one.
Yeah,
Who's trying to take my job?
Yeah,
She's the one.
Ella.
Haters, all of you.
Listen, we should say that that is from the new album, Palo Santo, which is out on July the 6th.
Did you July hear 6th.
He has a deadline on this
Oh.
album. Like, he's got a date where the album's putting that out.
Let her do what she wants. She can take her time.
Oh, I love you.
Do you want that? Do you want that, Rihanna? There you go. Rihanna has
That's
it now.
amazing. That's beautiful.
I want it signed.
We're fighting over your album.
You can steal it now, I'm sure you will.
But very quickly, so lots of exciting things happened. And one particular exciting thing happened. Your music in Bridget Jones' Baby.
Yes.
The movie.
Yes, that was a... Yes, so, yes.
He's in the movie.
I do remember doing that, yes.
So, Bridget Jones's Baby, which was the third Bridget Jones movie, they asked us to write a song for it, and we were like, yes, great, it's going to be a big song with the movie, it's going to come out. And so I was just like, oh, I'm imagining that I'm Bridget, and like, what do I really want? And like...
The baby.
Yeah.
Did you
I was
have one?
gonna say something else. Like, a big dick, right?
You should be wearing this.
You know,
Yeah, it's made for you.
I just mean, just because, like...
Keep going.
I can relate. So anyway, so we write this song called Meteorite. I didn't tell them that was what the song was strictly about, but anyway, the song's called Meteorite, and we go to the premiere of the film, we're like, yay, our song's in this film.
Big
And we're yeah, it's big dick. And then we're watching the film, we're like, oh, it's not been on yet, but we were told it was going to be the end of the film, and then the end of the film comes, and it's Ellie Goulding's song, and it's like, it's happening. We're like, when's our song going to be on the film? And then the end credits roll, and it's like people getting up and leaving the cinema, and then it's like, you know, like Gaffer, Best Boy, like third unit catering. Then the song starts playing, and we were like, oh, cool. But that, you know,
You're in it.
in the movie. It's still
It's still on the
there.
soundtrack, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay.
Nicely recovered, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you cheered that man. That was a terrific performance. Thank you so much. Years and years, everybody. Well done. Nearly it. Nearly done. We're nearly done. Nearly done. So, just before we go, time for visit to the big red chair. Yes, well done. She's on it.
Always look to me.
And not always, not always, sometimes. In this instance, yes. And in honour of Ocean's 8, tonight it's a crime special. Don't have nightmares. Okay, so who's up first? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Tom.
Tom, lovely. And what do you do, Tom?
I run a company called Beeline, which makes navigation devices for bikes and motorbikes, actually.
Tom, you're there. Off you go with this one.
OK, so this is the big homebrew heist of 2005. I went to boarding school, which is great fun, but you're not allowed to drink there. So we always spent a lot of our time trying to work out how to break that rule. Yes. One scheme we had was to brew our own beer. So we ordered this homebrew kit, which is delivered to school. Stupidly, we didn't realise that it would say homebrew.com on the side, so my housemaster rumbled us. Gave me a dressing down, but it was near the end of school, so he said, look, I'll just look after it for you until the end of term. You can go home, give it to your dad, whatever. We weren't going to give up there, though. This is where it gets a little bit Ocean's 8. We went back on the website, worked out how much that box weighed exactly, went to the library and got exactly the right number of back issues of New Scientist magazine. One of us then slipped into his study when he was out, threw the box over the banister where 3 more of us were waiting. We cut open the box, opened it, took the contents out, magazines in, shut the box, tape back over the banister, into his study.
That is quite good, in fairness. I mean, I'm bored, but it's quite that is quite good, isn't it?
Right,
Yes.
very good.
So then that evening, he took...
I'll be We got to the heist bit, didn't we? Got the heist bit. Yeah.
You should be a director. Because that's basically what directing is.
Is directing this?
Like, bored. Recast.
Let's try another one. Who's this? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, who are you?
My name is Beverly.
Beverly, lovely. And what do you do, Beverly?
I'm retired.
Retired? What did you do?
I used to work in a high street bank.
Oh, OK. Looks too young to retire, I would say. Yes, Beverly looks too young to retire. I think that's a lie. I'm joking, Beverly, I'm joking. OK, Beverly, off you go with your story.
Well, mine's just like a mini, tiny heist. My sister
But
and
you
I...
worked in a bank.
I know.
Our expectations were so high.
I know, it wasn't money, so that was not too bad.
OK.
My sister and I had a little Cindy doll, but she was getting a bit raggedy and she was a bit sort of dog-eaten and her hair was a mess and everything. So we wanted a new one. So my mum said we couldn't have one because we couldn't afford it. So she said, if you saved up, you can get your own Cindy doll. All we heard was, get your own Cindy doll. So when we next went to Woolworths, where all the Cindy dolls lived, as far as we were concerned, we decided that I would distract my mum. My sister would snap the head off of a Cindy and we would take it home. So, stealing, she did say to get it yourself. So we got the Cindy doll, we took the head off, took it home and did a transplant on our old Cindy. So that we had a nice new Cindy and that way we didn't cost Mum a penny.
Oh, I like that. That's a very good story. Keep it off, Beverly. OK, one more and then we're done. OK. That was a sweet story. That was a lovely story. That was a lovely story. I wish they'd put the old head on the new one in the shop to really upset a child. OK, who's this? Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. What's your name?
Martin.
Martin, lovely.
Are you sure about that?
Martin. And where are you from, Martin?
Leicester.
Leicester, lovely.
Yes.
And what do you do in Leicester?
I'm retired.
Retired also?
Yeah.
It looks far too young.
Yeah.
Oh,
What did you do, Martin?
I was in the fashion business.
OK. We'll just draw a veil. He was in the fashion business. OK, off you go with the story, Martin.
OK, so when I was a kid at school, I had an exam to take that I hadn't done any revision for and just knew I was going to fail. So I went into school in the morning and started rolling around in agony, claiming terrible, terrible stomach pains. And I was obviously very convincing because the teacher called an ambulance, they rushed me to hospital, and 3 hours later they whipped out my appendix.
That's a good story, too. You can walk as well, Martin. Go on, walk. Very good. Well done, everyone. If you've got to have to go in that red chair. You can contact us via website. This is their address. That is it for tonight. Please say a huge thank you to all my guests. Ollie from Years News. Hello, the Bonham Carter. Rihanna. Sarah Paulson. Cate Blanchett. And Sandra Bullock. Woo! Join me next week with singer Tom Odell, Game of Thrones star Natalie Dormer, actor and director Rupert Everett, and from the Mamma Mia sequel, actress Christine Baranski, and the living legend that is Cher.